trying to find coffee shops that are open on Thanksgiving, because it's Thanksgiving, but nothing's open, right?
It says they're open till 2.
Yeah, most of them do say they're open, but then I call and no one answers.
Let me check.
We just had a panic braking episode where there was a truck on the right lane and it just started drifting over and the car just panic braked. I felt like the tires lock up. It was so hard. Denise thought it was me, but it wasn't. And I'm just going to mention that because autopilot, I don't know what should happen in that instance. If you should move over in the lane or panic, but it did panic brake and that kind of scared me. Look at this old school phone. $0.50. For local calls, we're at a rest stop here, just south and east of Tampa, off 75. We're having an issue here with the car. The hazards were just on. They just went off before I turned this on. Like, it's doing this. I think the key battery, if you saw the videos recently, the key battery's low. Wait, now it's... See, it won't let me start the car. It won't give me it won't shift out of park. It won't give me the keypad option, like I have keypad enabled. Oh, there it goes, look. You ever seen this before?
4 ways on.
And it's not telling me that I need battery replacement on the key anymore, like it used to tell me.
Your dome light was on too.
It was?
Yeah.
And the steering wheel just jerked a bit. Alright, we're gonna replace the battery and the key fob and see if that fixes it. Oh, it just told me the key battery was low. When I took the little key condom or whatever off of my key, you see? I have that. And now it's just all kinds of weird things. It must be battery related. Okay, new battery. Push on the brake. Does it give me the keypad? Yeah, okay, that was it. Just a bad, super low battery, I guess. It was so low it couldn't even tell me it needed replacement anymore. Look at my backup camera. It's jittery. Look, it's jittery. It's like not operating smooth at all. I think I might want to reset my computer before I drive any further. What do you think?
Sure.
So to do that in a Tesla, a hard reset, you push these left and right buttons together. Don't do it yet. Whoops. And then at the same time push the brake pedal first, then push the buttons together, and then everything should reset after holding down. There we go. You can release and wait for everything to load back up again. Okay, all better now. Look at that, it just told me to get off of the exit, now it fixed it, and then get back on again. Really messed up thing with the maps. I can't wait to get out of this area with the traffic. It's a mess. You gotta get south of Sarasota. It seems like anywhere between north of Tampa to south of Sarasota is just a mess. Look who's waiting for us right there.
Look at the dog who's watching you. It's like, yes.
I see your lizard.
Over there on the sign.
The trash lady. You gotta empty our trash. Alright, this is supercharge number 1655. Sometimes these hit when you open them, so I'm gonna pull the trash out without opening the Falcon Wing door. Denise forgot her mask. Since we don't have any plans for Thanksgiving, Denise wants me to find vegan pumpkin pie here and soy whip, right?
Yes.
That's what you want.
Sometimes they're in the bakery department already done, or you can get them in the freezer.
This is like the only place open today. Everybody's here. This is also the only coffee place open besides Starbucks. We can't. All the mom and pops are closed today. It seems like.
Butternuts.
Yeah,
vegan.
I know. Right, they have green beans. They got beets. We can get all this stuff, and we get some turkey too if they have it.
Turkey.
Well, he's gonna check. This is regular turkey, but they're gonna check it to see if they have the other stuff. We get beets. We get beans. We're gonna get vitamin swamp. Here's what else we got. We got some of this hummus. It's like no oil. It's it still has tahini, which is technically an oil, but they don't add any oil to it. The regular oil. We got baba ganoush, sweet potato. This is kind of a replacement for engine 2, although the sodium's a little high. Got some tabbouleh salad also, and then carrots, some more produce.
God, you may not.
All right, what's going on? This is our blessing, right?
Dear Lord, thank you for this Thanksgiving feast which we are about to receive
At the supercharger.
at the supercharger. And please make sure Mike pays attention on the highway and does not wreck and cause us to go up in flames. In your son's name we pray. Amen.
All right, we're at the supercharger and it's charging still, and someone just crashed. And he said, "Did they hit the pole?"
Yeah,
There's a hood. The hood looks like it's up.
the bumper is like falling over forward. I think it's toward the
Let's see if we can get. I got the hyper zoom on. Yeah, you can see the hood is popped up. Right there. They're just sitting in the car. People are slowing down to look.
to
As they
rock.
drive. Like, yeah, there's the bumper. The bumper is just falling off. It looks like they're okay. But even here, especially lots of parts of Florida, I hear people revving their engines and racing their cars. I guess this is what happens when you do that. Oh, you gotta zoom it out. There, you can see how that was a powerful zoom. We're way back, and then with the supercharger. Help is on the way.
Getting out because they're driving into the insurance. Too much white dead dog.
Maybe. We basically have to charge all the way up here because this is the only supercharger between here and Fort Myers, which is where we're heading. Well, actually, we're going south of Fort Myers, but the next charger available is Fort Myers. We're planning to go to the beach maybe for Thanksgiving here and hang out here till maybe early tomorrow morning. So we need to be able to car camp and have enough electricity. So we basically have to fill all the way up. All right, that looks like full. It was 259 miles from the factory, 227 now. So I'll have to work out the percentage of the loss, but it's been rather even anyway. It hasn't dropped significantly recently just after you buy it. And I got 145,000 miles on this car, supercharged over 1,600 times, and that's where we are. It's a 12.4% range loss is what it is, 12.4. It's actually worse than I thought, but it is what it is. We're gonna check out this Oscar Shearer State Park. Well, we just turned in here. It's the Shearer Thaxton Preserve. It's in the Oscar, whatever, Shearer buffer area. There seems to be a big pond here. We might just walk around here and check it out. The other park, the Oscar Shearer, we found that it's like a $5 fee for cars to get in, and I don't even know if it's worth it, but we'll see what we can do here. It looks like a trail. Is that a trail to the right? Look at this. Ant hills. Everywhere you go. I've got my flip-flops on. AB 0.2 mile, FA 0.2 mile. I don't know what that means.
Is this a gator?
Yeah, gator trail. Denise is good at finding them. This is all wet. We're stepping in. Squishy. Look at our shadows. Can you tell who's who?
Mike's the one in the skirt.
Yeah. Let's go straight to the road. Let me see what this says. Leashed pets, but I guess I think it continues around this way. But it looks really marshy. It's all wet. We can't go down that way. This is all like wetlands and you can't really go through it. Well, I guess you can. Here, we can walk through. Now we can go back to the Sheer Thaxton Preserve. It's a preserve because it's all wet. You can't do anything else. Like, this is kind of, the trail kind of gets all wet there. Are there any gators? We need to find some gators. We gonna go this way? Let's go. Well, this way it's dry, it's higher ground. Now we're moving away from the road. I think we're following along this pond, this gator pond. We haven't seen any gators yet. And it's definitely sunny here. You gotta keep that in mind. There's really no shade. Yeah, and right next to the water. You did? This is more like a path now. We're not like walking in the grass. Yeah. Benches every so often here. It's a nice view except for this high tension power lines in the background. Yeah, and this is some nice pictures, but you can hear the roar of the highway. You're right next to the highway here, so it's not real. Some people said it was peaceful, or somewhere I saw that in the Google review or something, but it's not. I wouldn't say that. Just the roar of the highway in the background. Yeah, here's another one of these. All right, well, we're getting into water and marsh, and I have flip-flops, so I don't know if we're going to continue. We might turn around. All right, we're going to turn around. Well, you basically just go around this thing, and unfortunately you have the sound of highways and the view of high tension power lines, so it's not all that natural, if you ask me. And it's relentless sun out here too. So here's the entrance where we came in. We just kept going on the sidewalk on the way back to the car.
We didn't pay for our entry.
Yeah, good thing. All right, we're gonna head to Gaspirilla Island State Park for the rest of Thanksgiving Day and hopefully catch the sunset there. Never been there before and may never again. It's kind of really out of the way, so it should be interesting. Scrub jay Xing. See that scrub jay? It's a type of bird. It's an endangered species, I think.
Does it like pumpkin cheesecake?
I'm not sure.
It looks flat.
Just saw another sign that said Sandhill Crane Crossing.
Nobody wants to see your
What happened to our
dirty, empty container.
What happened to it? It's gone? All right, so the Sun Pass doesn't work here. It's be aware we have to pay by a credit card. Thank you, Denise.
You're welcome.
Here we go. So now we're on the island. I guess that was it. Just a little bridge to the island. And now we're on a causeway. Another little bridge. This one's not a drawbridge. But I guess now that was the causeway. Now we're on the gonna be on the island. You can see over there. maybe not. Maybe there's another bridge. There's a third bridge. We just entered Lee County, Florida. I didn't realize this is like a little part of Lee County right here, which is really weird because this is the only way to access it through another county. And there's a trail right there. You see it? It goes, I think, the whole length of this thing. But people say you need a bike, and it's obviously not real peaceful. It is. It's probably like, it is more like Sanibel Island. It's designed for bikes, I think. I understand there's a lot of golf carts, and there's one right there on the trail. Alright, this is like the town or the downtown of Boca Grande. And this is like their downtown area. Something, some park or something. I don't know what all this is. Never been here before. Looks like there's beach access here, but we're gonna go all the way down to the end of the island. Looks like a lighthouse or something way down there. There's the lighthouse or whatever that is. You see it? Boca Grande, 2 miles still? Still 2 miles to go?
Yeah.
There's hardly anybody at these beach parking lots. I mean, they're not full, which is great if you're looking to get away from people. More golf carts. There's nobody on the road in front or behind me as far as I can see in both directions. Alright, houses are starting to disappear now. This golf cart's going faster than me. Alright, there's Gaspirilla Island State Park. Lighthouse Museum closed. It says, welcome to the real Florida. We're finally here. The real Florida. It says park closes at 6 p.m. It's almost daily fee. Oh, it's $3. Tear off stub, put in here. And they have bathrooms, I hope, right? We didn't park yet, but they close at 6 and shut the gate. So I'm looking down here for another place to park, and I don't see one yet. The road ends. Alright, so this is the other area right down the street where we came in. Let me see what they say here. Does it say closes at 6 p.m.? That's what I'm more concerned about.
No, there's no gate.
Alright, so we're going to walk around to the main gate and make a loop out of this. Because I don't know if they're going to kick us out at 6 o'clock or what, but we'll make a loop. And then we'll walk around to the west side where they have the bathrooms here, they have porta potties here, and see the sunset and then go. I think it's the bathroom and shower house or something, but I don't know how much of any of this is open because from what we saw online, it looks like they just opened the park November 10th and it's been closed since March to anybody. But there's like a museum here and a lighthouse, I think, around the corner where we're going, but those are closed. Yeah, this is the museum, the church museum or something like that, but it's not open now. Alright, so we're in the parking lot at the end. You can start to access the beach over here. Looks like there's a skeleton of a house behind that